Alright, hello everybody, this is Kingdom bringing you another Dota 2 Clan War cast. Today we are looking at UTP versus SS. My fellow caster, Mizram, is the captain here of UTP. He picked up Korok, who plays for Quantic Gaming. I'm pretty sure he actually didn't leave Quantic's team, just playing in the TMP League because his roommate is on another one of the teams. This game isn't between Korok and his roommate. When that game happens, I'll definitely cast that, just because I think that'll be a good game to watch. But so UTP has picked up a very good player in Korok. Also, they've got some other very strong players, Smiley Face, Zanza, 2Q. So they're against Squirtle Squad, who've been doing also very well in their games. Leprechaun, excellent player. Vamp, High, another one of the good players, who actually, High has been kind of MIA a lot of their games. But since he's here now, I think this game ought to turn out pretty well. I haven't actually seen the score screen. I've got no idea what's going to happen. I'm very interested to see what's going on. It looks like Squirtle Squad is banning out the Morphling first against Korok. I kind of guessed that would happen. I don't know. It still seems kind of entertaining to me. I find that Morphling is a very beatable hero. He's got a number of strong counters in the game right now. Shadow Demon is an excellent counter because Morphling builds a ton of stats, and then the illusions that Shadow Demon makes are then really freaking buff. Darkseer, again, because of the illusions that Morphling makes going through the whatever that thing is, that wall. Another one is Lion, or anyone with hard stuns. Lion and Shadow Shaman especially, because Hex is the only disable you can put onto Morphling that will prevent him from morphing. And other good things are Silence against a Morphling. You know, there's a bunch of ways to counter him. Night Stalker is another great one. You silence him and make him miss for a solid, like, 8 seconds. I think he's a very doable hero. However, I mean, Korok's an excellent Morphling player. I think it's a good ban in this case. Invoker banned out also, so it's not a big problem. And we see the very typical bans coming up from the UTP side, the stereotypical Naga, Darkseer, Lycan. And I'm continuing to say this, no one wants to play with or against the Lycan. Lone Druid's the final ban here from Squirtle Squad, so we're going to see some banning picking. I'm guessing that UTP is going to want to just give Korok a hard carry. That's my guess of what their plan is going to be. I can't really predict that, but so Tidehunter is their first pickup. I've seen a couple teams actually in TMP Gaming do this. They pick Tidehunter first. I don't know why people first pick Tide. He's an interesting first pick. He's a strong hero, definitely tanky in the laning phase, but I mean, like when you've got a Rubik, Nature's Prophet, and other heroes like that, Lishrak still in the pool, Birdmother, like all kinds of strong heroes. I don't know why you pick the Tidehunter first, especially when Rubik's in the pool. Rubik being like the one hard counter to Tidehunter that I can think of right off the top of my head. Yeah, so they get Rubik and Lishrak, while the enemy team just gets a Tidehunter. I mean, Tidehunter is great, Ravage is awesome. The Anger Smash is great for minus 40% damage. It's always relevant every stage of the game. Kraken Shell, he's tanky, all that jazz. He can long lane, he can solo mid. Venomancer's the next pickup. It looks like UTP are kind of trying to keep their cards hidden. They haven't picked many. They're probably going to save up for a hard carry last pick. So Zanza's going to get his TA. Zanza's TA is pretty scary. I've seen him go 16-0 in the Scouting Combine games. So that could be a very scary thing if he does a good job mid. Zanza's a very strong player, definitely, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. Mid lane might be exciting if we get to see Rubik versus TA. It's a pretty good matchup. Rubik's a little squishy, so the Psyblade splash damage hurts him, but he's also definitely able to stay up with Templar Assassin, because even if his Fade Bolt damage doesn't go through Refraction, the damage reduction does, and so he can get a little bit of an edge last hitting. And if Templar Assassin doesn't get her last hits off in lane, she's not able to get her fast phase boots or fast blink dagger and start rampaging around the map, which is what a TA really wants to do. She's like, I just want to go kill people. That's all I really want to do. For the temple, all that jazz. Woo! I can't stand the stuff she says. Like, Valve does like two things when they make Dota 2 heroes. They either do funny stuff which I really like when they do funny stuff. Like Tiny's really funny. Who else is really funny? Pudge is hilarious. There's a bunch of people who are really funny. And then, like, for whatever reason, the Radiant heroes specifically, Brewmaster picked up. Vamp's Brewmaster is a very strong. I think he'll be playing that. He could also be playing the Rubik solo mid. CK is the ban here. Yeah, I can see that. CK Leshrack's scary. They definitely need that hard stun coming out of a hard carry. I would love to see a Skeleton King. I think he needs a lot more play than he gets. He's such a strong hero. That might just be me, though. I think people should pick the heroes that I like and I think are good. For the sole reason that I like them, think they're good. Anyway, back to my talking about Valve and their hero audio. I really think that, like, the Radiant heroes especially, like Anti-Mage. Think about what Anti-Mage said. She's like, Anti-Mage is just all... He just says all sorts of annoying stuff about how spells are evil and he's going to kill all the magic using people. And it's really boring. And he sounds like a self-righteous jerk the whole time. And a lot of the Radiant heroes are like that. Templar Assassin's another one who is like that. Some other ones. I don't know. Some of them, like, I really like what Valve is doing with this game. I really appreciate all the work that they're putting into this. Shadow Demon ban. I'm guessing then that UTP is looking to pick up the Anti-Mage because it's the only reason I think they can ban the. I can think of that they'd ban the Shadow Demon. I mean, Shadow Demon Lesh is a good pick here. Always strong lane, but at the same time, you've got a Rubik to set up a Lesh stun. You've got a Clap. Enigma's the last ban out here. I'm not understanding the. Yeah, I mean that was obvious. I thought I would. This is me sitting outside, third party. Not even. I don't really know what was going through these guys' heads. I've actually scrimmaged a lot with Squirtle Squad, so I know they're picking and banning style. They may have actually been thinking of the Anti-Mage for themselves, sending the Brewmaster solo mid, but at the same time, I really think that. It was obvious that they were going to pick that. Banning out the Shadow Demon really was the biggest tip-off to me. And they didn't have a hard carry for Korok yet, and we know they're going to pick a hard carry for Korok, so why do you give him the Anti-Mage and let it through? Yeah, I mean, Prophet's annoying. Enigma after a Tidehunter is pretty annoying, especially with a Templar Assassin splash damage, but, I mean, seriously. Tiny's the pick up here. Are they going to go for the Wisp too? Are we going to see a Tiny Wisp? I hope we do. I've seen it a couple times in these TNP games, and it's just so cool to watch. Actually, I played Wisp in one of those games. Don't watch it. I did terribly. I think I played the Wisp. I'm not entirely sure. Let's see here. So, I guess we get the last pick here. Long lane hero is what I'm expecting. I doubt that they'll put the Tidehunter solo long lane. People haven't really been doing that in the TNP games so far, so I doubt that will be happening. Yeah, we're going to see Windrunner for a long lane hero. Tidehunter, Venomancer, Anti-Mage, Tri-Lane with a TA mid is what we're going to see out of UTP. It's very predictable. I don't know what SS is going to do to counter it. You can throw an aggressive Tri-Lane with a Tiny, a Wisp, and a Leshrack. That's a scary Tri-Lane. And then you can get away with soloing your Rubik and soloing your Brewmaster and probably do pretty well. Get a couple kills against the Anti-Mage. That's a very viable option. You can also just stick your Tiny to farm somewhere else because Tiny will outcarry an Anti-Mage in my opinion. Not because like in a straight up 1v1 fight, Anti-Mage is more mobile and he doesn't take much damage from this Tiny's nukes. But Tiny just beats down towers really quickly, and if you get the Wisp, if you get a hero who gives him move speed, like another great one is the Ogre Magi. Syncs really well with the Tiny or the CK because they're able to give him that buff. What is the name of that buff? I don't remember, and I can't look it up right now. Bloodlust, maybe? I think it's Bloodlust. I think it's straight from Ladder Warcraft 3. It's a Shaman spell. Beastmaster's the pickup, so yeah, that makes a lot of sense for the pick. They may I'm not really sure. I heard something about it. They were low on time there. I like the Beastmaster pick. Actually, I think someone like a Shadow Shaman or a Lion or someone with a lot of lockdown would be good against an Anti-Mage, but Beastmaster Roar is great as lockdown. Leprechaun plays a very good long lane Beastmaster, so I expect that's what he'll be playing. Alright, so let's just wait for teams to go ahead and get their heroes and get set up in their lanes so I can introduce them and get this and watch this game as it gets rolling. Getting pretty excited here. I like both of these lineups. Yeah. It's not really a 4-protect-1, which is kind of what I was expecting UTP to run with Korok. I mean, you've got a semi-pro player, make him win, right? No, that's not what they're going to do. They get a TA. They want to win the whole game here. They've got a very good early game coming from this Tidehunter, from this Venomancer. Could introduce Smiley Face on the Sport Veno, 2Q on the Tidehunter. I'm pronouncing that however it looks like it needs to be pronounced. If he wants to correct me, I will gladly be corrected. Mizrim on the long range runner, Zanza on the solo mid, Templar Assassin, and Korok on the anti-mage. It looks like he'll be going for that burning stats build, judging by the 3 iron branches and not a quelling stout, but I can't guarantee anything. The turtle on the Rubik looks like he is soloing somewhere, I'm not entirely sure. Vamp and Leprechaun headed towards the bottom lane. High also headed that direction, as is TM87 on the Beastmaster. High on the Tiny. He'll be carrying it up. Looks like he's going for a fast drum. Team 87 on the Beastmaster. Looks like he will be running... Is he running a support Beastmaster? Maybe a solo safe lane? I'm not really sure. At any rate, all of the Dire heroes are headed toward the jungle. They probably want to ward off the jungle camp here. As it is, though, Korok's going to go ahead and come into the jungle here. He's got Blink first, so he's able to get out. This could be a big engagement, actually. We might see some definite... Yeah, Korok's going to eat through that tree, come to the other side. Oh, Venomancer is going to get picked up. Clap is going to drop down. Split Earth is going to get cancelled. There he goes. He's going to hit. And I believe Venomancer will go down. Beastmaster will pick up the first blood. And Windrunner goes down too. Double kill. Going the way of the Dire squad here. 2-0 right at the beginning. Tiny gets one of those kills too, so he gets a huge benefit. Very fast bracer on him. Who got the first blood? First blood went to the Beastmaster, so he will be totally fine in this long lane now. He's got a fast boot, which means he'll be very hard to catch. Only problem here is that no one on the Dire side gets to creep block, so Zanza does have the high ground here against Vamp. Vamp, however, is tanky enough to not care about the Psyblade harass. So it looks like he will be able to... Oh no, are they roaming us 4 right from the start? TA could be in trouble here. No, she's going to back off. She'll be just fine. If she'd gotten picked up, she would be dead. Tons of stuns. They totally upgraded the Leshrac graphics on this. That's pretty sweet. I like that stuff. So, alright, so the action's going to be... It looks like it's going to be a dual lane mid, Vamp and Leprechaun against TA. I think that's smart. Zanza's a very strong player. She will be able to definitely win that up. Windrunner here might be in trouble. We've got Turtle and double damage High. No, she's going to make it off just fine, run away the other way. She doesn't have Windrun. She actually took Shackle for that beginning fight, but she got dropped too quickly for it to be able to do anything. Beastmaster using his axes to stack Ancients. He's already got 1 stack up. He is looking to get an early Soul Ring, it looks like. It's probably mostly on the Courier. No, I don't see it on the Courier. What did he buy? Oh, he went and bought a Sage's Mask. Possibly, I would have thought he'd have more items. I guess not. Turtle's just going to throw down some harass on the Windrunner. Nothing too big here. So what we're going to see here is Tri-Lane on the bottom, farming an anti-mage. Dual mid against Zanza. That'll keep him back away from the lane and keep him from farming. Vamp will not get levels as quickly as he ordinarily would, but on the flip side, your support Leshrac is getting levels. And Vamp is getting pretty protected farm. He's already up to 9 last hits. That's 5 a minute on him. Doing very well. Out-farming the anti-mage. So the farm is definitely going the way of the Dire team right now. I don't have to look at the gold graph. You know it's way in their favor because they have 2 kills and more farm. Granted, your Rubik's not getting much. But hey. At any rate, Korok is farming up pretty well. He did go for a Quelling Blade, so I actually don't know what build to get. He might get the 1 of each stats for that. I think that's the Burning who started that build, typically referred to as the Burning build. Team 87 being very intelligent here, backing off, staying away from the creeps as much as possible. He's only going to stay level 1 like this, but he's eventually going to get his Soul Ring, and then he'll just be able to make it all up doing Ancients. Oh, Mizrim coming in to steal the stack. He's not going to get it. Yeah, he's not going to be able to get a creep kill. Yeah, Turtle's going to go ahead and take that kill in the EXP. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm a little bit sick. I need to getting over the cold. I'm finally healthy enough to actually cast a game, but I may end up choking, gagging, and coughing. I'll try to go ahead and mute if that happens, but we'll see. Do my best. Danza has his refraction charges up, so he shouldn't die to this lane. I mean, if you throw a dual mid, you would kind of like to get a couple kills. Like, that's what you want to do with, like, a CK Leshrac. Or, did Vampire go up a bottle? No, he actually picked up boots first. Did not go for the bottle, so we won't be seeing the clap spam that a lot of solo mid brewmasters like to do. But he will be very mobile, and he might be able to get in range for a clap to set up a split earth, so we'll definitely see that. Korok here is farming. Team 87 has hit 2, just hit 2. He's got a Soul Ring 2, so this ancient stacking will continue unabated, and he will be able to catch up all that. Oh man, I missed the kill on the mid lane dive there. I guess that boot definitely did pay off. It allowed him to get in range for a clap, which of course sets up the split earth edict, which allows tons of damage, burning through refraction charges coming from the edict. And Brewmaster right-clicks, who has some Drunken Brawler, so he ought to be critting at least a couple times. Xansa not having the best time on this mid lane. And so far, although Korok is leading in terms of farm, the Dire Squad are doing extremely well. Up 3-0, and possibly able to continue doing well. I mean, they're going to give farm to the anti-mage. I guess that's kind of their strategy here. They're like, okay, Korok probably will get farmed no matter what we do against him. He's an excellent player, very strong carry player, so we're not really going to bother trying to stop him. He's already got a Ring of Health after 4 minutes, 19 seconds. He's up currently at about 7 creeps a minute. Doing extremely well. Vamp is next. Vamp and High are both at 5, so definitely not a bad trade-off. Leprechaun is actually rotated top, maybe looking to push this tower aggressively. Definitely can. Is there an ROB on anybody? No, there isn't, but we've got an Edict as well as Toss. Toss damage really isn't worth doing against a tower, I find. It costs a bunch of mana, it doesn't really do that much damage. But this tower should fall. A very quick tower here will allow the Dire Squad to continue their early game advantage. They're up 3 kills. They'll be up a tower. Does not look like the Radiant are interested in defending this. I think they're going for a turtling mid-game strategy. Let Sansa get up his phase boots. I ought to be on the courier. No, he does not have a phase boot. Anti-Mage going for the fast Battle Fury. Looks like he's rushing, and I don't think he's even picked up boots yet. Just going straight for that Battle Fury, knocking his farm way up, and I think that's definitely the right decision here. If you're getting a lane where you've got pretty much free farm, while Beastmaster isn't feeding, he's definitely not able to deny any farm to this anti-mage. So he's just going to continue to get his levels by farming these ancients, but he's not going to be able to deny any farm to his anti-mage. So anti-mage free farming, right? And so in that situation, of rushing a straight Battle Fury is always your best option on a melee carry. If you're getting, maybe Hand of Midas is also possible. I would be willing to do that. Oh, we're going to see a big dive against Van Zanza here on the mid lane. We've got 2 heroes. Oh no, the trap spots them out. Zanza knows what's up. He's going to back off. He will get away just fine. Meantime, though, this mid tower might go down also. We've got a Leshrac. We've got the creep wave. Here comes the Edict damage, bringing down that tower. I think Radiant should try and defend this. I don't know if they can just let it. The only trade they're getting is some free farm on their anti-mage, but if anti-mage loses all of his towers mid-game, and your Tiny getting tower kills gets farmed really quickly, I mean, he doesn't need to sit there and last hit if he's last hitting. He doesn't need to sit in Rice creeps if he's last hitting a ton of towers. Turtle pulls the creep wave here, allowing that tower to drop very easily. That's 2 towers in 6 minutes 30 seconds, going the way of SS, looking very strong in this mid-game. Haven't been getting as many kills as they might want to, but it looks like Tiny's already finished a drum phase. He's going to have drum phase by 10 minutes. That's awesome farm. Your Beastmaster is stacking Ancients and getting farmed that way. So I'm going to look at level here. I believe the Dire supports are leading. Yeah, they definitely are leading. Venomancer is low. Tidehunter does have level 4. Venomancer's smiley face on the Venomancer is the one who's taking the fall here, but he's jungling creeps. He'll catch up a little bit. Beastmaster is the lowest level, but he's stacking Ancients. He's going to jump levels very quickly here. He's got, I think, 4 or 5 stacks there. Yeah, at least 4 stacks there. He's going to clear that and jump up levels very quickly. Top lane, Tiny will continue to farm. We've already got a Blink Dagger up on the Brewmaster from all of this tower gold that he's getting. He's also got 32 last hits. Definitely respectable in 7 minutes. I mean, yeah, Korok. So in terms of level, Zanza and Korok, who have been sitting in lane, have the highest level, despite Zanza dying. However, I think Gold, let's go ahead and take a look at experience. Radiant has 1,000 experience. That's because Dire is roaming as 3 or 4. Gold lead, however, 2,000 in the favor of the Dire, and that all that gold is stacked on this Tiny, who's gotten a kill, 2 tower finishes. He's gonna have a he's actually not finishing his drum. He's going straight into his Aghanim Scepter. I definitely don't think this is a bad choice at all. Brewmaster's gonna get an illusion rune. Who's gonna use it to go mid, possibly also go bottom. Yeah, looks like he's gonna go mid. Oh man, he messed up the clap. I think he meant to blink and then didn't get his clap off against the TA. It doesn't matter. She had refraction charges. She wouldn't have taken damage from it anyway. But Team 87 might be in trouble here. Venomancer's looking to get the Gale off, but no, he won't be able to. All right. So Sin waiting on the Soul Ring. Soul Ring is up. Beastmaster's going to come forward. He's kind of looking to stay in the lane. I don't think he should even bother with the lane at this point. Seeing a dive against Zanza. The slow down there will keep him from getting caught. No, Vamp's going to jump up to the high ground. Clap. No. Clap will not go off. I'll bet you was on cool. No, didn't have the mana for a clap. And Splitters will miss. So Zanza will get away just fine. But she's not farming and she's not ganking. So while she does have a phase boot completed as soon as she wants to buy the items, and yeah, buy the items, put on the courier, she doesn't have any kills, and at 9 minutes rather, I think your TA should have some kills. At least in my opinion. Alright, Soul Ring. Beastmaster is up to 4. He's gotten 10 last hits. He's got 1,000 gold in the bank. He's got to finish to mana boots if he wants them. So we will probably see that coming up on him in the very near future. Leprechaun is getting some levels here on the Leshrac. He's going splitting points into Split Earth and Edict. That will give him a larger Split Earth radius, allowing him to catch more heroes and have a better chance of getting the anti-mage for the lockdown if they want to get a kill on him with the Beastmaster Aurora, which should be up fairly soon. Ancient stack is going fairly well for him. Turtle was also level 4. So all of the Dire heroes are getting their levels, especially on the mid lane. Oh, we see the Panda ultimate going down, but he has to back off. Will not be able to get a kill with it. Possibly was to keep him alive. No, he had full health. Looks like he was going aggressive, but then had to back off because the Mizram shifted into lane. Yeah, ran out of mana too, so he will not be able to get a kill there. That's unfortunate. When you pop your Panda ult, you really want to get a kill. High farming away on the top lane. He's going for a Yasha first. Okay, that's what he's doing. I thought maybe he was going straight into an Ag Scepter, but no. He has it as soon as he gets this last hit right here. Yep, there's the Yasha. Get that shipped out to him. That will be movement speed as well as attack speed. Just play a tag in the jungle. Not too much. No big deal. Zanza getting his farm on. He's up to 40 last hits. Go ahead and take a look at last hits. I mean, obviously, Korok's going to be up the top, like 78. Yeah, he's had straight up free farm. I think they ought to try and gank him. I believe he has the Battle Fury finished. It's on the courier. Yes, Battle Fury is finished after a straight rush Battle Fury. No boots, no nothing. He's got it after 10 minutes. Very respectable. 80 last hits in 10 minutes. Yeah, that works. Courier sitting over here. He will go ahead and bring that to him. Doesn't want to risk that courier getting killed. If that courier got killed, that would suck. 10-minute Battle Fury, but no, you don't get it until 13 minutes because your courier died. We're going to see a dive against Tiny on this bottom lane coming from Zanza, but Zanza's in trouble now. Leshrac might be able to get the last hit. Yes, Leshrac will get the kill. However, Tiny will get finished up by Windrunner, but Windrunner looks like she'll pay for it with her life. Vamp is chasing. No. Doesn't have the mana for a clap jumping forward. Smoke for the movement speed, but no, the jukes. Mizram moving up, teleporting out. She will make it out just fine. Excellent jukes here coming from Mizram. Kudos to his play there. Tiny also fell in that mix. So trading your TA for your Tiny. Tiny just bought his item, so it's not that bad. He's fine. He's back. He'll come and possibly come gank bottom. I really think they should gank bottom. Team 87, no, he's going to get jumped on. Gush goes down on him, as well as Anti-Mage right-clicks. Void used. Anti-Mage gets the kill there. He's 1-0 now. And I think this tower will fall as a result of that kill. In the meantime, Lishrak as well as Rubik are pushing on the mid lane, and if Radiant doesn't swing to defend, they will be able to take this tower. We've got Windrunner Power Shot, but Leprechaun's coming in. He's got the Edict up. It'll deal some serious damage to that tower. Oh no, Shackle Shot gets stopped. Latches, TP in, coming from the Tidehunter, who has a Ravage, He's got a Ravage. He just has the Ravage. He may be able to get... Yeah, I think Leprechaun is definitely going to fall here. TA comes in. She'll pick off the kill here. Get her first kill of the game. She's now 1-2-1. 900 gold. She's looking to get that Blink Dagger. Not going to get it for another 1,000 gold. Anti-Mage running away here on the bottom lane from a Tiny. He has like 30 health, but Tiny's not going to be able to chase. He'll have to back off. Illusion Run. No! The dive is coming into the back. Beastmaster, who does not have a roar up. He's only level 4. That's a pity. That's a real pity. If he'd had a roar and had been a little sooner, they could have gotten a kill on that Anti-Mage, but Anti-Mage just gets away. He ate a full Tiny combo, so it's not surprising that he was low. Yeah, alright, so we're moving forward here. I think, did Beastmaster finish up that Arcane? No, he did not. He went for a Treads. I believe that... Okay, so Radiant went ahead and took the mid tower, and it looks like Dire's going to try to get this bottom tower. I think they will be able to get it. Glyph is up. It's available. They're not going to pop it. Instead, they're going to go into the Roche Pit. No. They're not going to go into the Roche Pit. Tons of vision. You're going to see a big clash here in the jungle. Looks like Xantha will get initiated on. Gale goes down and just hits Vamp, not doing too much damage. High's coming in. He's looking to do damage. No, here's a huge Ravage hitting everyone. Looks like Leprechaun will go down. 2-push and Shackle hitting the Tiny. That's going to do a lot. Trap will miss, allowing most of the Dire team to back off. Looks like Turtle will fall to Xantha. Yeah, there's the right click. Coming in. High will teleport out. Anti-Mage will get the kill on Brewmaster with his ultimate. Beastmaster is running. Korok wants to chase. There's the trap slowing him down. This will be a kill here. Killing spree on the Anti-Mage. Double kill on him. He's up to 770 gold. Any items on the courier? No. He has not gotten his next big item, but it's only 14 minutes, and his farm has only started. He's got 100 last hits in 14 minutes, and he's only just getting started, man. He's got a Battle Fury. He's going to be rocking through this. Tiny teleported up top to get some farm going on. He has his Yasha and close to 1,000 gold in the bank. Look for him to go straight into an Ag Stick here. I don't think he's even going to stop for the drum. No need to. I think Beastmaster is going to get a drum. Someone needs to get a mechanism. I don't know who it will be. Possibly Lishrak. He's got 2 GG branches. Not much farm on him, though. Looking at the gold graph, it has definitely gone the way of the Radiant. They're now up by a 2,000 gold lead. That's coming out of that engagement where they just got up by a couple of kills. Despite the early game presence, the Radiant have a much better team fight. Massive Ravage hit everyone in that jungle there, and also the Templar Assassin was able to clean up there. And moreover, the Beastmaster still doesn't have his roar. He's still only level 4. He's stacking Ancients now. After he clears this stack, he will have... Yeah, he's probably going to have to throw like 3 more axes to level 6. That's 1. Get all those creeps low. Wait for your Soul Ring and your axes to be off cooldown, and then just repeat. Looking to see a gank here on the mid lane. Leprechaun and Vamp are looking to get in position, but there's a couple Radiant heroes right on the background. I don't know if they'll be able to get a kill here. Yeah, they're coming forward, though. They're going to blink for it. If we have the Brewmaster ultimate, we can drop it. Where's the Split Earth? There's the Edict. Yeah, there's a Split Earth on top of the Windrunner. That could be a kill, but here comes Venomancer. He's coming in. Vamp doesn't have enough. Vamp does not have the mana for his ultimate. Where's the ultimate? No. No, here's the ultimate coming from Vamp. Where is the stun? I don't see his stun coming off. He wasn't able to get it off. No, there it is. It's on the high ground, but it's not going to be enough. And now Vamp has to back off. Doesn't get anything done with his Brewmaster ultimate. This is terrible. That thing has a massive 3-minute cooldown, and that won't be up again. And in the meantime, Korok is killing your level 5 Beastmaster. Beastmaster, is he going to get away? No, the blink will come in, and there's no lockdown to come get Korok in exchange. In fact, Korok's just going to go clear this Ancient stack. The jerk actually might... Yeah, he's just going to pick off the gold from that Ancient stack. He's got a finished Yasha now. Going for very quick B Fury Manta. I think that is the best build in this situation when you're so far ahead. In fact, it's pretty much the only anti-mage build you ever really should do. I mean, I really don't see... Oh! The hackle shot! That is max range for a latch there. This Tide is not very tanky. All he has is a mana boots, but it's all he needs. He just needs to walk in and not die before he gets the Ravage off. He might be able to, too. He's got the Ravage up, and it looks like the Radiant wants to force this tower push. They're getting in position. Anti-Mage is sitting on the high ground, waiting to blink in. He finished the purchase of his Yasha. It's on the courier. Tiny does not have an Ag Stick yet. He's got a point booster and 81 creep kills. Very respectable farm for 16 minutes, especially considering the amount of roaming that he's been doing. Definitely good farm here. Oh, Vamp will miss the stomp. Blinked out just in time there on the anti-mage. Push is going on the mid lane, though. Tide moving very aggressively forward with that Ravage. He's got... actually doesn't have enough health for Kraken Shell to proc, so if he gets stunned, he will probably die, but Radiant will be unable to defend against the threat of that Ravage, especially since Beastmaster is still level 5. That is the most critical thing. Turtle here is dead. He gets stunned. Anti-Mage blinks in. Mega kill on him. I believe he's 5-0 now. Yep, 5-0. Tons of kills. He's got 1,500 gold. Looks like he'll be finishing a 21-minute Manta Battle Fury. And also Treads. He did stop for the Treads. Oh, he's just going to blink right in on Leprechaun. There's no Roar. He's 150 experience short of a Roar. If he had a Roar there, that would be a dead anti-mage, but no, this Beastmaster is not able to do anything. He's not able to get any of his spells off because he was not able to get enough experience early game. His Ancient stack got stolen by Battle Fury anti-mage, and he got killed because I don't think they had any ward vision preventing the anti-mage from just coming in like that. In the meantime, this top tower is going to fall. Mechanism already up on the Windrunner. Early mech on her. Anti-mage is going to farm out the enemy jungle, preventing High from getting any farm. Turtle's trying to farm it up, get to his level 6 so that he can even steal a Ravage. But he's just not been able... These supports, this Beastmaster, finally 6, finally has the Roar, might be able to lock down an anti-mage. We see some counter warding going down here. Leprechaun, very good job by him. He at least is level 7. A little bit higher. Where is High? He is back up a little bit. Brewmaster isn't in position. He has his ult. He will be able to blink in, clap ult, and if we see a big team fight here, this can definitely swing back the other way. We've got the Roar now. We have Spell Steal in about 25 mana, so after this creep wave, if he gets close enough for it, no, he won't. He's actually going to the jungle just to get the experience. He doesn't. That's all he cares about. He doesn't care about defending. He needs to get that experience for the Spell Steal. If he doesn't get that, he can't. He just needs to get this creep kill. Once this con falls, the Centaur con will fall. There's your 6. There's your Spell Steal. With that, if he can steal a Ravage, this game will definitely flip around radically. No one on the Radiant side has to be KB. Here comes a blink in from Vamp, but he doesn't have the mana for his ultimate. Excuse me. Roar goes down on somebody. I don't know who it went down on. I didn't see anyone. Beastmaster will kill the last hit on Tidehunter, and he'll go down without a Ravage. Templar Assassin will pick off the Brewmaster, who did not get an ultimate off. Cancer-Mage will also finish off the Leshrac. Tiny's running away. He got a kill. Tilka's even. Korok will go back in, get stunned up by the Tiny. Will have to back up. In the meantime, though, that tier 2 tower falls. 2-for-2 exchange, losing a Beastmaster Leshrac for a Tidehunter Venno. I'm not really sure about that. Your Brewmaster is really important. If that ult had gotten off, Korok is doing an excellent job here. I mean, I don't know if I need to say that, but he's doing an amazing job here of focusing this. I believe he has the finish man to here. Yes, he's going to go for... I don't know what he's going to go for yet. Close my window here really quickly because there's a siren going on outside. Don't know if you could hear it, but it's bothering me. Korok has been doing an excellent job in this team fight of shutting down enemy heroes just with his right click. He has not gone for the burning build, I don't think. Yeah, he did a little bit, I guess. Did a little bit of the burning build. Only 1 level of spell shield so far. He's just farming. He's going to continue to farm, finish up his next item. I imagine that it will be a... Actually, I have no idea. I'm not even going to guess. Guessing like a butterfly since he's so far ahead. Just wants to keep up the lead. Leshrac going aggressively to ward here, it looks like. Looking for a spot to ward that won't get counter-warded. He may actually be counter-warding up top here, but he's got to be careful doing it by himself. He will try and counter ward, but there are no Radiant Wards in range. The Radiant Ward's all the way over here. I don't know why he expected the Radiant Ward to be there. At any rate, he will have vision of this camp. No, we're going to see an engagement here. Anti-Mage might be in trouble. Oh! Roars and Illusion! Oh no! I don't think they knew that he had the Mantis style, so he was not able. He's actually going to blink into the background onto Leprechaun. Get a couple of attacks off. Trap also goes off, slowing people down. Turtle actually stole Meld. He's invisible now. He's just going to chill out and hide. Tiny is going to TP out. He will be just fine. Gale will go down on him, but it's not enough to kill. Team 87 will get hackle shotted up here onto the high ground. He will definitely fall. Not even going to watch it. Brewmaster is going to try to run away, and Rubik is just hiding. He's continuing to meld and run away by melding. I don't know if he's going to make it out. If he can get enough right clicks off, he can actually bring down the anti-mage. No, he's going to get picked off here by some Anchor Smash. Yeah, there it is. That's going to get the kill. Pink is going to TP in and cancel that TP. Yeah, Leshrek's like, nope, I'm not TPing into that. Last tier 2 tower will probably go down here. Zensa is now 5-2. Excellent play coming out of him after a bad early game. Korok, I mean, he's just been free farming all game. He's doing incredibly well. He's got 2,900 gold. Looks like he's going to just sit here and wait for the tower gold. No, he's actually going to pick up another Perseverance. Is he going for a Lincoln Sphere to block the Roar? That's my guess. Possibly also that will also block the Drunken whatever, as well as the Rubik Lift. It's going to block Toss. It's going to block a Lightning, I guess, but you're not really worried about Lightning. No, Vamp! He misses his blink and now doesn't have the mana for his ultimate. Yeah, he's going to come in and drop the ultimate. Ravage already went down, as did the Venomancer ult, so Leshrak is already gone. War gets dropped onto Xantha, but she's invisible. That's not going to help at all. Team 87 is going to fall, as does Leshrak. Brewmaster is just getting killed at his ult. It's only a level 1 ultimate, so not able to do that much work in the team fight. Korok is low, but I don't think he'll go down. Vamp doesn't have... He has the mana for one more clap. Maybe if some right-click damage out of... No. The shackle shot catches him. Rubik is the only one alive. He barely makes it out. His ultimate is up, I guess. He's got a Ravage. He did steal the Ravage and used it, but wasn't able to do enough. He goes ahead and steals Blink, an excellent spell to have. He can maybe defend a Rax with this, just blinking away. Yeah. Dendy. Man, the Dendy plays here coming out of this Rubik. Turtle, excellent Rubik player. I have to give him props for this. If he'd have gotten his 6 a lot earlier, he might have been able to do more, but now Korok is completely out of control. He's going to have a Lincoln Sphere as soon as he wants it. He's got 3,200 gold in the bank. It's the only thing I can imagine him buying. He can't buy a Scotty because it doesn't stack with his orb. Yeah, he's going to have to go for the Lincoln Sphere. Alright, so Rax is down. We are seeing, I think he's 1,500 gold away from the Aghanim Scepter on the Tiny. If he gets that off, he will be able to do some massive team fight damage, especially if Turtle can steal that Ravage again, if the Roar can go down, and if Vamp can get his 11. But, I mean, at this point, Dire Team are so under-leveled on all of their heroes. Level 17 Anti-Mage, level 14 on the Templar Assassin. We're going to see a jump into Roshan. This ward spotted them, though. And I think the Dire might be able to contest. They don't have a Ravage. They don't have a Veno ult. Winter hasn't even taken her ult. Nope, hasn't picked it up. Scout Power Shot will see them and actually do some damage. In fact, Dire's going to have to back off. They're not going to be able to finish this Roshan attempt. Leshrak doesn't have his maxed out. He doesn't max out Edict, so it will do some damage, but I don't think it'll be enough damage to clear out this Roshan. And now Sansa is in position, has low mana, has a Chrysalis BKB just to max out that damage. If you get critted on a meld hit, that hurts. That hurts a lot. I think that bonus damage stacks with crits. I'm not entirely sure. I may have to test that out a little later on. Oh, the blink in from coming from Korok. Team 87 is going to die immediately. Roar gets blocked by the Lincoln Sphere. Shaco will not latch on high. And in fact, Korok will get stunned up by Craggy Exterior. so he will not be able to continue this diving. But in the meantime, that roar getting wasted by a Lincoln Sphere, I don't think they knew he had it. What got stolen? I believe that Rubik stole a Shackle. Did he steal Shackle? Yeah, no, he stole Windrun. That's wonderful. He's going to wait for that cooldown to be done, and then he's going to drop it again, or he might save it to keep himself from getting killed by Anti-Mage. Tyner's going to come extremely aggressively forward with his Ravage. He's only got a level 2 Ravage. He's going to get picked up by Rubik, who's going to go ahead and pop the Windrun. You gotta love watching a Rubik player play with all of those spells. It's just like fun. Oh, we're going to have the blink in clap. Doesn't have the mana for the ultimate. Immediately gets focused down. Windrunner will get the kill there. Spell steal again. Blink gets picked up, but that's not going to be enough. It'll be enough to keep him alive. Yeah, Blink dodges the damage, but it's not going to be enough to get a kill. Korok is going to get lifted up. No, there's the GG. GG, well played is called. Maybe if Brewmaster had gotten off his ultimate before he died, but as soon as he blinked in, Korok was attacking him, draining his mana, not allowing him to get off the right clicks, not allowing him to get off the ultimate. Just by dropping his mana, Brewmaster was unable to pop his ultimate once this game in an aggressive teamfight situation just because of Anti-Mage doing so much work. And I mean, hey, I said it in the beginning, if you knew Korok was going to pick a hard carry, why didn't you ban out the Anti-Mage? Especially after they banned the Shadow Demon. You have the second ban. I think if they'd banned Anti-Mage, they might have been able to do a little better. And then moreover, they just gave him free farm and weren't able to really do anything. He will get roared up and get some damage done to him, but it's not going to be enough to bring him down. His ultimate will pick off the Rubik. Yeah. I mean, free farming Anti-Mage, that's never something you want to give away. If Tiny had, and I mean, I can't fault the Squirtle Squad on their play in the early mid-game. They did extremely well, and they continued to play pretty well. Rubik stole Ravage even into the late game, but I mean, they weren't able to get a gank off against Korok. They were so close. I think he had like 30 health left that one time, but just wasn't able to get it finished. Wasn't able to finish off that gank, so wasn't able to take it into the mid-game. And that's where this Ravage and the underleveled, the underleveled Beastmaster and Rubik were really important in this game because they weren't able to get that fast spell steal, that fast war off, and as a result they weren't able to gank like they ought to have been in the mid game. And yeah, so that's how the game went. Kudos, great play coming from a lot of people. I really got a high played excellently, got extremely good farm despite tossed back on Zanza. They're gonna miss the stun though. That could have actually gone pretty well. Korok's gonna blink into the fountain, probably gonna die to fountain damage. No, just gonna make it out alive. Templar Assassin kills everybody, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So, that's it guys, thanks for watching. Please continue to follow the TMP Gaming Dota 2 Arena. It's a fun league. You should check it out at their website, tmpgaming.com. Thanks for watching my movies, my streams. Go ahead and follow me if you like this stuff, and if you like what you see, go ahead and send me replays too. Message me on YouTube, and I will be very happy to cast any replays that you send me if I've got the time. So, follow, subscribe, check out the Facebook for updates, and thanks for watching, guys. This is Kingdom signing out.